Hi guys, this is Lalana. Thanks for tuning into the Sovereign Path. So I'm moving forward in my videos with answering your questions. And so this question came from a few of you, and that is about cord cutting with your twin. I touched on cord cutting, I don't know, several videos ago when I first started my channel. I hit a little bit on cord cutting in one of those videos. So you can't cut cords with your twin. You can't cut cords with your twin, right? I have a decent amount of inquiry around this. I understand that the energy can feel, really overwhelming, really exhausting at times, heavy at times. I get that, and the sort of want to kind of cut this thing off, especially in the beginning stages of this path, and then also the whole let's clear the energy between you and the twin. There is no between you and the twin. There is no soul contract between you and you. There is no between you and you. And in that exact same awareness, there is no cutting between you and you, right? Even the energy. So the question basically is, can I cut cords, and can I clear the energy by cutting cords between me and the twin? So basically, again, between you and you, can you clear the energy between you and you, right? Do you see what I'm saying? It just doesn't make sense. It's another one of those things that just doesn't make any sense. Once you start to understand what an actual twin flame is, then you will see that so many of these things that are out and about and that I continue to have questions with in my coaching calls, they just simply don't make sense, and they simply don't work. And this is one of them, right? Because the twin is you. The twin is not someone else. I know it looks like there's someone else and they're having a physical experience and all of that sort of stuff. Yes, I understand that. However, this is still your same energy, your same energetic blueprint, your same soul, your same consciousness. You are the same, right? There is no between you and you. There is no cutting between you and you. And a lot of people that have tried to do this, I think a lot of people do try to do this when they feel desperate and they feel like they just, again, in those throes and those moments of I just want this to stop and I just want to have my energy back and I don't want to feel this around me all the time. I get it, I understand, really I do. But the awareness that, as I've said in other videos, is this path is about energy integration. It is not about cutting your energy off from yourself so that you can potentially have some sort of relief, right? It just doesn't work like that. Ascension, yeah, it's a pain in the ass. I get it. Spiritual awakening is no joke. It's no joke, and it's difficult, and it's a confrontational thing, and I understand, right? But if you're on this path, it's because you chose to be, and you're a strong enough soul to do this, right? So have that awareness and have faith in yourself. As I've said 1,000 times, you're not out here just flying around by yourself. You have your entire team around you every single solitary second. You're never alone, even if it feels like you're alone, right? You don't have to be in these places of feeling so overwhelmed that you're thinking I have to cut cords in order to find relief and all of those sort of things, right? The relief is within the awareness that this is my soul, right? This is my soul, that my soul is with me, that I am always in union, that I'm actually never in separation at all. It's just an illusion that I have come here to play in order to shift me out of the fact that I think I'm in separation and shift me out of the dream state and back into the awareness that I am union. I've always been union. I will always be union, and I am always in union with my twin, who is me, right? So when we're moving through these these other modalities that have they've been around forever, and that's all fine and good, but it's going down a different road than what ascension is, right? So there are lots of modalities and all that sort of stuff, and the spiritual community and all of that. It's all fine and good, and as I've said in a ton of my videos, I'm not here to downplay any of that. But this is an actual, true, full-blown spiritual awakening if you are a true twin flame. An actually full-blown raise in your consciousness if you're a true twin flame, right? Which means you can't do things like cutting cords and all of these other sort of practices and modalities that potentially you've been doing with, you know, soulmates and karmics and whatever else in regard to clearing energy and all that sort of stuff. That's all fine. That's a completely different conversation. This conversation is about you and you, right? This is just like I keep saying, this is a you and you game, right? And you know, magnetized your twin into this physical reality with you to assist you to come out of the illusion that you need to like figure out how to do all of these things. No, what we're doing here is we're coming back into the awareness that we are one, right? It isn't like all of these clearing energies and all of these other modalities that are attracting the twin back in, like the art of detachment, which I also did a video on. All of these sort of things, it's still looking at the twin as if they are not your same energy, as if they are not your same soul, not your same consciousness. They are. The thing is that we need to reframe how we're seeing this path. We need to reframe how we're, you know, our perspective on what this is. And it's the perspective of what it isn't that is making us feel like we need to cut cords and clear energy and all of this sort of stuff. Right? It's that perspective. It's really hot out here, sorry. There's no air conditioner in my sunroom and it's really hot. So we need to flip the script on how we're seeing that. The reason that we feel like we want to clear the energy or cut the cords or detach and all of these sort of things is because we're still seeing the divine masculine as separate from us and as our potential romantic partner that hauled ass. And that's not what this is. It looks like it, right? But you get further enough into this path, you start realizing that's not what this is about. It's not what this is about at all. But those modalities will have you continuing to believe that that's what it's about, right? That's why I keep saying, this is ascension. This is awakening. That's it, right? This is coming home to yourself. This is coming home to your love. It's coming home to the Eros Gamos that is you. It's coming back into the union that has always been you, right? So hopefully that makes sense, right? Hopefully that helps a little bit to answer that question. It's really just simple. It really is just simple. You know, you don't have karma with your twin. I get that asked a lot of times too. And that's why we sort of feel like, oh, well, we need to cut cords with them to clear this X, Y, and Z. No, you don't. It just doesn't work like that. It just doesn't. It's you and you. It's a you and you game. And that's just what it is. And the faster we get on board with what this path is, and this is my spiritual awakening, and so let me just hunker down with it and start actually facing the stuff that's coming up and learning how to deal with this energy and learning how to master my mind and my emotion, the easier this path will get. But the more we continue to look at it as this is a 3D romantic partnership that went sideways, and so now I have to like do all of these things in order to like, you know, be aloof, to attract them back in and act like I don't care and, you know, cut cords or do all of this, you know, like energy clearing stuff because we have karmic contracts and all of no, sorry. It's just a no, right? It's just a no. This is just you. It's just you assisting you to shift out of all of that nonsense. It just is. It's just you coming in twice into this incarnation to wake you up out of the illusion and out of the dream that is trying to like keep you, you know, these modalities and these things, they don't work with the twin. They don't work with the twin because they have nothing to do with awakening. That's the thing. That has literally nothing to do with awakening. Has nothing to do with unity consciousness, right? Cutting cords means I'm separating myself from you. Detaching means I'm separating myself from you, right? Unity conscious means I'm bringing everything back home. It means I'm in oneness. It means I'm in love. It means I remember that I am in love. It means I am you and you are me and we are one and we are assisting each other to walk through this path. It doesn't mean that I'm trying to clear my energy from you or you're trying to clear your energy from me, right? So in that same light, how am I doing that with my twin? And how is that assisting me to come back home to me? How's it assisting me to completely integrate all of the energy that is me, to love all the aspects of me that are me, right? Me, right? My I am presence, right? This is an awakening. This is my I am presence. This is my union. This is my unity consciousness. This is the raising of the vibration of the collective of humanity and of earth. This isn't about detaching. It isn't about cutting. It isn't about clearing, right? It's about embracing. It's about love, right? So that's what I have for you guys today. I hope you have an awesome day.